All right, so swapping out the Asian Games Pavilion. Now that I saw your secondary email where you were clarifying whether they want to actually change the sign rather than just the ribbon, so that is a whole bunch of yeah. So as you can see, the ribbon itself, if we can save the ribbon cabinet is a multi-piece reverse channel letter, little fidgety thing that had all kinds of stuff going on. So there's really no other way to change this out without basically making a new sign. But if we can save having to make this assembly here, as you can see, bolts onto the face of the main cabinet. So this part here is the backer for the entire ribbon structure. So it has the push through and all that stuff. So going to the route files, you can see where, the faces can't really be changed out because there's no way to like cut it and, in the field or anything like that. And the way these are built, they're not really made to be chopped up and re-put together. So you could save the backers. There's that. The backer could even stay there if we wanted to do. I was thinking, this is kind of jumping ahead, but I was thinking you could do some sort of a banner or something, or some sort of temporary up, put it up there. But if we could just get this thing back into the shop, that way we can have this back, and then we can make what parts we need. It might be a 75%, 60% instead of making it 100% over. So this looks like a lot of material, but it would be easier because that way you'd have to do your push through routes. The backers, like I say, the backers would be the same. So you could either leave the backer in place or bring it back as one unit. But this is the badge, though. This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of little fiddly parts getting this all lined up. I believe I'm the one who made this because I checked the date. If you look up at the top here, my thing puts a date on the end of it. So this is end of July 2017. So I was in the shop, and I believe I kind of put all this together. Not saying we couldn't do it, but I remember it's sort of a fiddly piece that has the face rings and whatnot. So there's your face there. So, and then these guys here, I noticed these are 1/4 inch clear acrylic that was island filled down 0.13. So these are all one piece pushed through, so that way we wouldn't have a whole bunch of little pieces floating around. So again, there's really no way to, do these on the fly in the field or anything. We just need to, do this over. The badge, again, we wouldn't have to do that. That'll save us time. And of course, the laminate, there's really no way to do that other than doing it here. There's not really a way to kind of fix this in the field because, again, these have to be done in 2 pieces because the thing was so long that strategically I used the badge as a splice hider, basically. So you can see where the face, this is the face, or looking from the back, but it's in 2 pieces. And you can see where here, this is where the badge mounts in these blue holes here. So bringing this all back, we could route it, kind of get started, but that's where the in the center there is where the laminate seam is hidden. So doing this in the field somehow, like chopping it out with a saw or something and trying to just put new faces on, is not going to work. So let's see. Yeah, we have the inner frame, and then these are the light shields here. That's where the LEDs stick. The backer cabinet part there. Yeah, so this one was a fun one. But again, if we can basically bring this back even with the backer, but we shouldn't have to make a backer, and we shouldn't have to remake this other than just putting a new face in it. And it'll just be the, routing out and doing the push throughs and stuff like that. So it could save us 75% material or 25% material, but it's making this badge over will save us a lot of time. But so if we have to redo the sign, that's basically how it'll have to be done.